Today's video, we're going to look at some bad towing company reviews from some not so happy motorists and provide suggestions on how they might receive better service in the future. Hello, my name is Don Archer and I help towing company owners grow their businesses through online marketing, relationship building, and today we're going to be looking at some one-star Google reviews and critique them just a little bit while providing some honest feedback on how these people might have got better service and how they can get better service next time. So let's get to it. Here's the first one. My car died and my motor club sent this towing company to assist me. 20 minutes after he was supposed to get here, I called and I asked where he was. Apparently, the driver stopped and helped someone else and just never showed up. I called my motor club again and they sent a different company. I ended up being stranded on the side of the road for more than 3.5 hours. I would recommend never using this towing company. Okay, so to begin with, yes, if you, the towing company owner, tow truck operator should have showed up. If you told somebody you're going to do something, you should show up. So that's a big one. But you cannot 100% blame everybody else for your time spent on the side of the road. You could have picked up your phone and easily called somebody else. You could have Googled tow truck near me, but you didn't do that. So you bear some of the responsibility. Next time, instead of using your motor club and depending on them to find somebody for you, just Google tow truck near me. Here's the next one. This is another one-star review on Google. They advertised that if you were drunk, they'd drive you home, no questions asked. They lied because my husband was in fact drunk in the freezing cold without a coat. When he asked one of their tow truck drivers for a ride, he was told no. Now, there's a lot of stuff here, right? So you have no responsibility for yourself. Why were you out in the cold drunk? Why was your husband out in the cold drunk? Now, before I go any further on that, I wanted to let you know the owner of this review, of this company, did respond to the review. So here's the response from the owner. There are certain parameters to our free towing service over the New Year's holiday. We do ask that you have a car for us to tow. That was the deal. We'll tow your car if you are overserved on New Year's Eve. Your husband wasn't driving. He just wanted a lift home and our driver was on a way to another call. So they left out some important details. So first of all, they didn't even use this service. They left a review just to be spiteful. So to avoid this type of deal is very difficult. You can't hardly ever avoid people that are just ignorant, and this person was obviously ignorant. The best way to respond was the way that this person did. You cannot never have any negative reviews. You're going to have them at sometimes, but so respond to them, but do it in a nice way. Even though you kind of made the point, I'm very impressed with how they made the point that we do provide this free service, but we also have to tow your vehicle, right? Okay, the next one is extremely overpriced here it is. Extremely overpriced when we were trying to get the problem fixed on our own. Definitely do not recommend this service. They didn't give a damn about the situation we were in. Okay, so they didn't use the service. They just called up, asked prices, didn't like the price, and then decided to go online and leave a negative review. Here's the other side of it. They didn't give a damn about the situation we were in. Why do you think a towing company exists, right? They do care about you. They're there to provide you with the service. What you didn't care about was the service you didn't value the service that a towing company provides. So who's the one not giving a damn? You guys are not. We're there to help, but you have to pay the bill or we cannot possibly help. How are we going to help somebody else down the line, right? We have to get paid. Next one. Here's one I love. They wouldn't move a shed for me even at $250 an hour. Now, there's a lot of reasons why a towing company might not want to move a shed. For example, it might be oversized, it might be damaged and about to fall down, and we don't want the reliability of finishing the demolition project for them. Or it could be the fact that it's in the backyard and it's very difficult to get through, or getting back there might mean that you're going to get stuck. We've had that situation numerous times where a tow truck got stuck, had to send another tow truck out to use a snatch block and winch him out. So There's a lot of reasons. There's the last reason is, what if they just didn't like the way they were treated over the phone? Look what this person did. They left a review, a negative review, and they didn't even use the service just because they were unhappy that they didn't get their way. This is the entitled mentality that we have around today. So the best way to respond to that would be to say, sorry, we couldn't get to you in time, or something nice. Just so I don't even think you need to respond to this, and tell you the truth. Just let it go, because people are going to see that, and I don't know. It's difficult. We'd have to go into it further. Here's another one. I blew a tire 11 miles from home. I called them to come fix it. Not only did I wait 2 hours with the heat index at 110 degrees, but they then charged me $229. I bought the same tire for a spare at Walmart for $50. Not very affordable, would you say? So the owner did respond to that one. But the first thing that I have to mention is, 110 degree temperatures. We didn't make you go out there, and we have to experience the 110 degrees as well. And the reason for the wait was how the owner responded. Here's his response. I'm sorry for your experience. We did the best we could to locate you with the directions your wife gave us. The tire you received was not a $50 tire from Walmart. It was a quality tire from a local RV dealer. So they actually had to go get the tire, bring it back out to them wherever they were. Plus the wife had given them faulty instructions on the location. So there's a lot of things going on here. There could be a way to respond a little bit better, but I think they did a good job, because it wasn't snarky or anything like that. Okay, here's another one. My daughter and I were involved in a bad car accident after midnight. We had to rush her to the ER by ambulance. A few days later, I was able to send someone to get my belongings out of my car, as I don't live in the area. When they got there, it looked like the towing company had gone through everything in my car. All of our belongings looked as if they were tossed all over the vehicle. Now, you did hear the first part. The owner didn't respond to this one, but you did hear the first part where the vehicle was involved in an accident after midnight. So what if it was a rollover accident? Even if it wasn't a rollover accident, what if it was the car was just thrown about all over the place? The things inside the vehicle, or you ever heard of centrifugal force? Things inside of the vehicle are going to be tossed about. It doesn't necessarily mean that the towing company went through your belongings. The belongings may have been ejected outside of the vehicle, and they had to pick them up in the dark and put them back into your vehicle. And they're not going to sort them or anything. They're just going to put them back into your vehicle. So please don't jump to assumptions. It's not very professional, but you're not trying to be a professional. I understand that. But if you were a towing company owner, that's the type of response that I would provide. Here's the next one. This is about heavy duty trucks. Do not use this company for semi-towing. I had a truck towed, and they could have towed this unit from the rear, but instead pulled the drive shaft and towed it from the front. Here's the kicker. They don't reinstall the drive shaft when they reach the destination. What if a driver needed to use the truck immediately? No stars, rip off. That's what they said. Well, the owner responded, but let me give you my response first. Wait a second. Why would a driver need to use the truck once it reaches the repair shop? It needs to be repaired first. And part of the repair process is reinstalling the drive shaft, which if your repair shop mechanics don't know how to do that, you need to find another repair shop. That's just my 2 cents. The response from the owner was this, and this is pretty good. Unfortunately, reinstalling drive shafts requires expensive spec tools to ensure the drive shaft is secured back into place properly. Agreed. Also, not all semis are safe to tow backwards. Between full fairings, loose panels, etc., these are all examples of reasons for not towing a unit backwards. Sorry you feel this is an inconvenience, but we want to ensure a unit is towed safely, as we are responsible for it while towing it. Exactly. Yeah, what if something fell off because of the wind blowing against it? Vehicles aren't meant to be towed backwards at 80 miles an hour, 60 miles an hour, whatever. So things could fly off, and then what about the liability of something hitting another vehicle, right? So there's always that. You got to take that in consideration, which these people don't. They just want to complain. Okay, here's the next one. I don't know if this is the last one or not. I broke down the highway right before the city limits. I called my insurance company, there's your first problem, and I was told the ETA would be 90 minutes. While I was waiting, I saw 4 of their tow trucks go by. 2.5 hours later, my insurance company canceled them because they wouldn't answer the phone. I had to be reassigned to another towing company 90 miles away. Super frustrating. Somebody local, it's sad that somebody local couldn't help out. Why didn't you call somebody local? Okay, response from the owner. This is a little bit snarky. That's nice to know. However, we do not work for any insurance companies or motor clubs. Please call us direct if you need quicker assistance next time. Exactly. That's all I'll say on that one. Yeah, just stop calling the motor clubs. Stop it. You want better service. You left a negative review for a company that had nothing to do with the situation. Think about what you're doing to businesses. Leave us out of it. Okay, that was the last one. I know I get a little frustrated at times, but my point in making this video is to illustrate that working for motor clubs and not responding to negative reviews can be detrimental to your business. It can harm your business immensely in ways that you don't even really understand. Just like that last one, they left a review for a business that had nothing to do with the situation, a negative review. Yeah, they were driving by their tow trucks by you, but you never called them. Okay, we're never going to control the behavior of motorists on the macro level. We can only control ourselves. So the sooner you understand that catering to motor clubs is bad for business and that dialing in your marketing is the most important thing, the faster your business will grow. Okay, that's it for now. Thank you for watching the Tow Academy. This is Don Archer signing off. Oh yeah, okay, so if you haven't had the ability yet or you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel and share my videos with everyone you know. Also hit that like button and leave a comment. I want to know what you guys are thinking. Tell me what you think about the videos and what kind of videos maybe you'd like to see in the future. Okay, that's it for now. I'll talk to you later.